Okay, hello YouTube, we should be live again. It's Chris and it's Shimon again. Today
Hello.
we are testing and planning. So, tune in with us guys and let me just paste some links onto the social media and we will start, I guess. Okay, let me get this window here. Okay, I guess now you see everything. Shimon doesn't.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. Yeah.
It should
okay.
be working now. Okay,
Yes.
so I guess we are still on this branch. I'm not switching to another one as we will be testing the parser. I'll right away do a change that you have mentioned in your because this is rather a quick one and I do remember about it now, so I will check it.
You can also change this constructor info to label type and add, the result. If the parser is not null, there is a warning.
You mean here?
Below, yes. And not this card, but constructor info and question mark.
You mean here?
No here in where is type, constructor info and question mark. On the beginning, yes, at the beginning, right. And here you need to also constructor, and if the parser is not null, you want to add it.
You are crazy about nulls, I see.
I mean, it's safe and it's not, much more work. So
but it doesn't, it's just from my perspective the nulls will always be there. I mean, if you don't set some kind of default values everywhere, then like you will always have it. But that's not really.
I mean, someone can create the plugin without the proper constructor, then we should probably throw the exception about it. But you know, I also don't like warnings, to be honest.
I know you would like to have your list clear.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So let's go to the, because we spoke at the, well, we were planning the stream basically a bit, so we discussed what we will do. We want to do integration testing of the parsers, and we were thinking if we should create a standalone parser test, or should we do an integration test with the orchestrator. And we decided to make the second scenario with orchestrator using the actual parser, and that's what we will do. And if we have time, we would like to plan the next work, because apparently we are ahead and this is not really reflected in our backlog, so we would like to review it together with Szymon and to also check the code and see what we have done and what is not yet done, so we get closer to the finish line basically. Yeah, so that's the plan. I guess that
Okay. First question to you. Do you have Docker on your computer?
I have, but I have Docker that's probably not updated, I guess.
Okay, but let's run your Docker and run also the integration test to be sure that it's working for you.
I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure if it will work, but just I'm worried about one thing, that I have outdated Docker because I didn't use it for very long.
Okay, let's
And
try
I see that I even turned it off, because usually it turns on when you're just starting the computer. I even turned it off so it doesn't consume any resources. You mean those tests that are named unit tests? This is it, or no?
No, it's the unit tests. We want integration test. It's Q integrations.
Okay.
Yeah, and here
You
we
mean this
have
one?
RabbitMQ integration test. Yeah, right. And here we have RabbitMQ SAGA host test. Yes.
Yeah, you cannot see the window.
I mean, I see Test Explorer. So.
You see, but on the stream, it's not visible.
Okay.
Should it take this long?
Yeah, it can. I mean, it. Oh. Okay, so
it's working.
It's working. So now we can. We should create a file that we're gonna read, and then add our your plugin here. with the service collection extension.
I
Probably.
didn't read this code. Maybe let me. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
only
right.
checking it out like briefly, so let me just check what is happening here.
Mm.
Okay. So we will
So
basically need to add the parser, pass the configuration, and add the file. And
Yeah.
so
We can remove this
delegate
SAGA model source and replace it to your files. I mean JSON source.
Yeah. Isn't that something that was used strictly for a test? No, it's not.
Yes. I mean, this delegate SAGA model source is in the tests project.
This, right?
But
yeah. This is used only for the test.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's to have this way to build in this convenient way the transaction ledger. So now you can remove it. I mean, line 55 and 57 and 8.
Yeah.
You need to close the method, right? And
yeah. What was this? That was this file, right?
add parser. Yes. So it was in the.
I just want to maybe create the file first, or
okay.
Do we want to? Where was it? Okay, let's add, as you said it. Let's add the parser. So we would like the JSON parser, and we would like to do .add.
Okay, but do you want to use this dependency injection, right? So you need to reference the dependency injection project because you.
No, I need to reference the parser because the parser, or doesn't it have the reference? It does have the reference to the dependency injection, so it's fine. I'm referencing only that. I made it this way so we can have the parser's dependency injection that might be later implemented by many different parsers. So this is kind of core library, core DLL for the parsers.
Okay.
So if I reference the parser, it should have the reference to that register parsers, or maybe we should be consequent on how we are.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. So
naming this. Add SAGA.
As you can see, add SAGA has this delegate, and it should be not on iService collection. It should be in SAGA configuration.
1 second, because
Yes.
I'm renaming and I'm thinking and I cannot like split attention so much. Can you repeat?
Yeah. Can you please change the oh my god, method? This in the dependency injection, it shouldn't be the iService collection extension. It shouldn't be SAGA configuration. And this SAGA configuration has service collection. It's
I remember how this is done, but like I'm just thinking at saga config dot add you're right. Let's make it. I'm just checking, in my head if this makes sense. Yeah, but I will need a reference. Where is this? Is this in the core?
I think it's in the dependency injection.
Core
dependency injection. I think. Yes, here. Is iSaga configuration first. Yeah, so it's okay because we want a reference core from our parser.
I'm thinking. Saga core dependency injection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
I'm just thinking about what should be in, let's say, some kind of core DLL and what should not, but I guess that's fine. But then the parser really has the access then to the background service and Saga configuration, that's fine, but Saga service collection extensions also. That wouldn't be the place for that because there is too much here. DI. It's fine. I guess I'll later also take a look at it, but I guess it's fine.
And yeah, services. Right.
There is this.
And use services. Right.
Okay. Then it should be dot. I'm literally brain dead today. What's the name? Use parser.
Use parser.
Use parser. Cool. And we need to pass configuration to it or not? No, we need to pass an action to it. Okay.
But with the option parameter. Yeah. And we want to bind, or we can return new. I mean, we can. It's rather you rather change. It's not. It's action. You want to modify existing the option. It's not like you're returning new.
Okay. Mm.
Yeah. So we want to have
Parser
well,
type.
array with one element with parser type file and UV.
So we want to make it
Option,
like that.
Option dot. Option dot.
What is the name of this? Oh no. Configurations.
Weird that your ID don't suggest you. What is the name?
I don't. That's why I'm wondering now. Also, why doesn't it provide me the information about this model? I mean, this class here.
Mm-hmm. But
and it's treating
weird,
it as some kind of anonymous object. I know why. No. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. New. It's lists.
Model type.
Oh. Just use a new list of. Yes.
Whoop.
Here, parser type. What? Not model source option, it rather. It's not model source option. It's reader configuration.
Model source.
List of reader configuration.
Yeah, but the type that it wants here, it's model source options.
No, it was okay. It was okay. Yeah, and your type of your list is wrong. Not model source option. You won't have list of reader configuration, not model source options.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, as I said, I'm
No problem.
dead a bit. Whoop.
Yeah. Okay, and return from use parser.
I need to return the SAGA configuration.
Yeah.
Yep. Coolio. Okay. More or less done. We will need to provide. I'm wondering how it will load it into the test. It will build the test. The test, because you're using Docker. Are you copying all the files that are being put to the build of the tests? Like, it will copy the DLL with the dependency injection?
I mean, it will it will be all the code will be huh. I think
You understand what I'm asking?
yeah.
Because okay.
I think all DLS you need will be there. I mean, if you reference this, if you have SAGA Parser JSON in reference to projects, it will copy. If not, we need to reference it and maybe use it somehow. So in the projects you have Prognetic SAGA Parser JSON, so it should be okay, right?
It should,
your
I guess, but I don't know. Like, if you are preparing a Docker image somewhere and you're running this in Docker, then you need to copy everything that's being produced in the bin folder, basically, or something like that.
Yes.
So, and I didn't see really how you're doing this, so I was thinking about this just now, and a little off topic.
Library.
Library
is
I was
going to do it.
Thinking about this, that we really shouldn't create tests that may fail. They should be deterministic, but we will keep them.
Okay, but we know we will have this because we have we have this referenced, right?
Yeah, that's
we have in
true.
projects.
We should, because this should be on the build. It should be added to the to the bin. So it should be there.
We can build it and see what we will have in our bin.
It's there. You can trust me.
Okay.
So it's fine. Okay, I will add a new folder. Test files. We need to add new item JSON. Okay, and as far as I remember, we need to do build action.
Always or copy to and copy always, or copy if newer. It's
doesn't matter. We shouldn't make it as a resource.
No, we can keep none, I think. Because we will have
this should copy to output directory, so
yes,
it's fine.
yes. And the build action means that compiler will perform some sort of action, but we don't want to have any action from compiler to this file, so we can mark it as none. Right?
Yep. Okay, we have the ledger then. So we should have transactions. We could make it somehow with ChatGPT, I think. Actually, that we could take this classes and maybe we could try this on the stream. Actually. You seem not impressed.
Yeah, I mean, we can, but it will be, I think it will be faster to have this done by hand.
That's true. It will be faster by hand, but it will remove all the fun
Right.
of cooperating with ChatGPT. Okay. Okay. We will have an array of objects, and we have an object that's a transaction, and the transaction has name, and transaction has steps, which also is an array. That will be an object, and an object which will have a event name. It will have, I'll just copy it not to make any stupid mistakes. Well, ChatGPT probably wouldn't, you were right, that wouldn't make it faster, but only because we would need to be copying into it. 1 second.
I wonder.
I need to pick up the phone. 1 second.
Okay.
It was Michał, so I had to pick up because we had a pretty busy end of the day, because we got some responses at the end of the day, and we were talking. Okay.
Nice. I wonder we should change the case of the keys, because as far as I remember, you passed JSON serializer option as null, and maybe this serializer will not translate if the case will not match. I mean, we have a camel case, Pascal case. I don't remember.
We have the camel case is on the left, the Pascal case is on the right.
Yeah.
But JSON is like that in the camel case. So I guess, well, it should be parsed like that. If not, then we will add the culture info about it, because this is the JSON format, right?
Okay.
So let's be strict about this.
Maybe I will check it, and it will be faster.
Okay.
Have this information.
Okay.
I will run my link pad.
Yeah. And I will copy our transaction a couple of times. Oh my gosh. My cat is crying. I'll let him in. Chodź. No i co, ty go zawołałaś? The crying cat. Okay. Steps. Step 1. Step 2. Step 3. Step 2. step 2, step 3, step 3, step 3. Okay, we've got it. You're checking, right?
Yeah. I'm checking.
Did we make a task about validation of those files or not?
Yeah, we could add a task about it. I mean, we don't have any about validation.
Validation for multiple sources of transactions on parsers. We have something, we were discussing it.
Okay.
I'll maybe add a description.
Well, I was wrong.
Okay, as I said, we are making a POC, so let's not overdo it. But but I want to add one more thing. What we were discussing before the stream, because sorry, but I forgot.
About your plugin. I mean, for example,
no,
we want
to add something. What we were supposed to add? You were saying that we should add something, and I said that we should do it in the future.
I mean, I mentioned about headers, for example.
Yeah.
For my.
I'll add this task. Alrighty. Did we discuss something or anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay, visuals back to Fiesta.
Okay, options is no.
Okay, so as far as I remember, you were saying, sorry.
Yeah, I see that it's not working. We need to configure
Parser.
yes.
Okay, so it needs the options, I guess, right?
Mhm. Oh, or maybe not.
Is this a static class? So I guess I just need to use the defaults or not.
Oh, let me see
Do
what
you
will
know?
happen. No, I don't think so. It should be the default.
What should it be?
Mhm.
Default configuration is the only one. I mean, either if we choose a different route, then we need to, well, configure it ourselves. Okay, you check it.
Yeah, I'm checking.
You check it. I will check the reflection comment that you gave, and a reflection comment.
You
The
need
documentation, because as far as I remember, I will need to do full namespace, comma, name of the full namespace, comma, name of the class.
Okay, so now I know. You need to just create new object, new JSON serializer options, and set property name case insensitive to true.
Okay. Set what?
Just use case. Type case
Property
and it
name
will be
case insensitive
yes, and
was
it's to true.
true.
Mm-hmm.
What else would be null here?
You can return null from deserialized async because for example
Okay.
file can be wrong, so then it will return null.
Right. It's not on us. It should be checked.
So
It should be
it's
checked.
the part of validation, right?
Yes, it's part of the
I see.
validation, exactly. Is it possible to set those options application-wise?
Yeah, you can set in, I don't know, private field or some static field. It will be
No, but
no.
there is this because you've seen that there is this dot default, right? Can this dot
Yes.
default be overridden?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But you can use no
Yeah,
default.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's fine. All good.
Or maybe. Hmm. You can. I thought it's not possible, but yeah, you can just type JSON serialize options default property name case insensitive equals true somewhere.
But I would need to add this on the application start, I guess.
Yeah, for example.
So in the orchestrator. Because orchestrator will always be there for you.
I think we should. We shouldn't set it on the orchestrator because we shouldn't, force that everyone should have this setting.
I think they should, honestly. This should be enforced.
I mean, I think we should have own options, but okay.
Let's leave it.
Yeah, it's not important at all. I think.
It's not important, yeah. Okay. Boom. Dot. Close this one. And then assembly name, right?
It's not the name of the project. So.
Like that or not?
No, it should be copied, so it rather dot. But I think you can.
Yeah, I was also thinking about dot, but
if it will be next to our DLL, we can use only file name, I think, as far as I remember.
Yeah,
and it will search in current.
It will be close to the DLL. So yeah, you're right. Okay, I think we are set, or not. We should.
Now we need to.
I will just check if it's actually copying this file. Bean. It's not copying it.
No. I mean, it will be probably in test files folder directory.
It is, yeah, but it should be copied. On compilation, it should be copied. Copy JSON file on compile.
Yeah, I mean, it should work. It always worked for me. I've never had.
Clean. Oh, it is there. So
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Run the tests.
Okay, and it's worth to mention because you said about containers. In container is in container is only the RabbitMQ. Our application is not in container.
Okay. Okay, so okay, that makes sense. 3 tests
Okay,
failed,
and
1
it's
passed.
wrong because you don't assert messages, right? Okay, but you couldn't find a path. Okay. Oh, I see. You haven't.
It's passing. It's checking the C drive. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it needs to do the
you
dot.
haven't used dot. Mm-hmm. It should be okay. Just run only one test. It will be faster.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Okay. It's probably because we sent a wrong message, but maybe it's read it right. Right. Uh,
But what do you mean? That is it restarting the queue every time or not?
yes.
It is.
Every time it's new queue.
No exchange saga in vhost. It's like we did
Okay.
it. Yeah. Go. I mean.
Okay. What is in options? It should be Saga. There is no. Because I set exchange to the Saga.
But you are wait. Those event names are now different. Where is this used? Basic publish.
Yeah. Yeah, so as I said, you need to, change this.
We need to change.
To-
Yeah, we
to
need to
have-
change the.
to-
We need to basically remove this because now this is read from the.
Mm-hmm. Or you can change it to, to values from the file.
Where is this definition? Am I somewhere else? No.
Okay.
That's the queue name
If you
or
remember.
or not.
I mean, no, this exchange should be okay. I mean, because we set the exchange to Saga to have, but it's not. It's okay. We need to have these event names from file. I don't know why you removed those consts. I mean, fields.
Those?
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
I'm thinking
because you
about.
can set something from the file, not GUIDs as it was, but you can pass them their
That's true.
values from files.
That's true. Now I'm just thinking if we have the ledger in the DI or not?
Yeah,
Is it registered as an object at any point? No.
ledger is returned from the iModel source. And SAGA Orchestrator, go to the SAGA Orchestrator.
The SAGA Orchestrator does have the ledger, it has the model.
Yeah, and it's passed from the model source. It will be changed in my PR, but now it's working, and everything it's registered. Those tests were passed, so I think it's okay. You need to just set proper event name, completion event name, and compensation event name also.
Yeah,
From
Shimon, I know that. Well, I just want to read it from the file. I mean, the question was if I can set it in a way from our dependency injection, or should I just copy paste it? Because I know I can copy paste it. I was asking if I can, use it, but we don't really have dependency injection here, I think, do we? Or
we have service collection is our dependency injection.
So we can retrieve the iSAGA orchestrator and we can get the ledger.
Yes. And
cool.
Yeah, but ledger.
The question is if the ledger is at any point loaded into our dependency injection. Is it registered somehow?
No, right now it's not registered. And why you want to get this? I mean, if you want to have this event name,
I'm not. I can copy paste it, as I said. It's fine.
Or I think you should, I don't know, or copy paste it or read it from the file somehow. But we will not test it if we will use result of this for test purposes. We want to assert those things. No, use it in our tests.
Those are used for assertions.
Yes, I mean.
I thought that you're using it for the test. That's why, So those are only for the assertions.
You can check this in test. I think it's for assertions. I think. And for sending messages.
For example, this one is never used. The compensation event name. You're not. This is not.
Yeah, I don't have tests for compensation yet. Because it was not worked when I mean it was not done when I did those tests. This test will be done when I finished my orchestrator. Okay.
You don't see that, but I'm running the tests again.
Yeah, I see this. Oh.
No,
okay.
Apparently it should work.
Yeah.
Yep. All green. We are all green. Cool.
So,
Are you
it means
satisfied? Is the reflection working, Shimon?
that
Say
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Say
yeah.
it. Say it.
I'm
Say it that it's working.
yeah, it's working. It's working,
Yeah.
and yeah.
But I know that you had your doubts.
I mean, yeah. I think it's right way with reflection. Uh, I think if we want to create the system that will be uh, used with the only configuration file, then the reflection is great. But when our orchestrator will be used with the in code, like uh, in project, in SAMA's project, then we can use just we can use just reference specific libraries without reflections. So for
Yeah, but
our
then you can.
standalone application, we can use reflection, and for library, we we can try without reflection, in my opinion. But right now it's completely fine, and I'm satisfied, and good job.
Okay, let's then. Uh, I can check in, but I want to make one more register. We changed that. We do we want to, because we can change the done.
Okay.
Resolve on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Resolve. And how do we rename the URI? We can do path.
Yeah, path.
Would there be a
Path,
better, like,
mm-hmm.
we can do path synonym. Footpath, pathway, track,
Okay,
trail, trackway, ride, riding, towpath, walkway, promenade. Or path. Resource. I love those naming cliches, or okay. Let's do path.
Path will be okay, and
Yeah.
we can change it to the path.
Oops, I opened the wrong Visual Studio. Okay, where is that now? Path. Okay, let's review what we have done a bit. Path. Okay, we removed the extensions because we renamed it. Yes, and here we added the reference. Yes. In here we have only. Yeah, we changed the path and we added the options. Yes, and in here we also changed to path, and we added the options. That's fine. We added the JSON file. We removed the delegate, that was just a placeholder. We have added the reference here and an item group with the copy output path. Yeah, that's correct. And we have replaced those. That seems correct. Integration tests for.
And now I can approve PR, so we can merge your work, and I will create. I will merge your changes with my orchestrator work. I will be ready then for the next stream. Yeah, I'm gonna write some tests on the next stream for orchestrator.
Yeah, so is it building?
Yeah, it's building. Okay, I resolve conversation.
Didn't I click something? Okay, so what we want to do now is we will review the backlog, because
so I've approved your pull request, so it's ready to merge.
And it's built. We are all green everywhere. Merge when ready.
Okay, nice. So we can review our.
I want it to merge, and I want to delete the branch. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's go to projects. I will work on this small thingy with the namings. I will go once again, because if it's hanging, then it means that I didn't review everything, and I will do it. Let's make the review. Okay.
So orchestrator receives an event, and
well, because you have created the algorithm, right, for it.
Yeah.
So now the algorithm, from my perspective, covers this, the 10, covers 16th, payload and compensate.
Yes.
Covers 17th, next SAGA step.
Yes.
Covers marking as failed. Covers running the compensation. Covers SAGA or maybe because
maybe not, because marking as failed, it could be done in the SAGA log, right?
So yeah, that's what I just wanted to say, that this is more about the SAGA log itself, which is not done, which is the next step.
I mean, and the
marking in the database is not done. Okay, so let's leave. Okay, so we kinda do have those, but we are not reflecting this in the database, so we can agree that those are related to, well, basically to the SAGA log, because we need the store to be able to save the data.
So SAGA log is rather, I don't know, the feature, and those those are user stories, something like that.
Sorry, what do you mean?
I mean, the Saga log is container for those,
Yeah.
the next marking as field,
Mm-hmm.
Saga status. And when I finished my this work with orchestration, we can say that orchestrator receives an event. So I will change this task to done in the next week probably, and uh, also payload and compensate message is okay. There is about saving in the Saga log also.
This is about saving. This is about launching another step, which is this is done. Launching another step because we have the
Yes,
algorithm.
yes. So, I mean, it's in progress, right? Because it's not matched. So I will change it to the in progress, and I will
I will
change it to
convert it
done
to
when.
issue. Marking as failed. It's not done because it's not in the store. Running the compensation. This is done. Running the compensation because you will send the event on the queue. So this is done.
So
Well, it's in progress.
in progress. Yes.
Status. It's not done because that's on the store. Retries on fails.
Mm-hmm.
This is not done, but I saw that you loaded poly into the tests, but that's something else.
Yeah.
Orchestrator extension method. We do have this. We do have this because we just shown it on the.
Yeah. Okay, so we
stream.
even can see that it's done.
Archive. Configuration for the runner. Allow users to specify a prefix for event completion and compensation instead of providing full names. What we had in mind when writing this: allow users to specify a prefix for event completion and compensation.
Yeah, it means that.
I know we would have just a single name and we wouldn't need to define the completion or
I mean, it can be the default behavior, and if you want to specify event completion and even compensation, then you can. Yeah, but the default will be.
This could be added to the reader configuration also.
Mm-hmm. But
okay, I will leave it.
Future.
I will leave it there. Saga file refresh. Yeah, that's still ongoing. Compensation aggression based on the configuration to be done. Saga log should have different plugins for the persistent store to be done. Conventions to be done. Examples of the usage TBD.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is everything else is still ongoing. Okay.
Yeah. So we are updated.
This is done. It's done. From my perspective, with what we have just did.
Yes, yes, it's done.
I will archive it, or well, done. Can convert it to an issue, but it's done. I will later on close it with and I will link the pull request or the build to that. This is closed. This is done. Okay, so I guess that you want to be working on. Well, you already did. I can do. Next, well, going from the top to the bottom, I mean, I can pick something that would probably, if I'll refresh, be interesting, but I will do that. That's a standalone thing that I don't need your code. I will do that. Me. Not sure.
Yeah.
It's mine. Okay. Those are yours. I'm assigning it to you.
Okay.
Because you are so close with this, and I assume that the Saga log is yours, so those are yours.
Yeah, we can say it's mine.
Configuration for the runner. Okay.
For the runner. Runner. What is runner?
What is a runner? A runner is the background service in our case.
Okay. Yeah, right.
Okay, well, I guess we are planned. Then we know what everyone is doing. I'm waiting for your pull request. I will review it. And what? I guess we can wrap up because we've done everything that we wanted to do, basically.
Yes.
Okay, then. Thank you, YouTube, for staying with us.
Thank you.
Have a great evening or wherever you're watching that.